joined in this program of donating extra food to feed the poor as well as towards our shelter homes. Something unique in India, where a department called Factory and Boilers has connected with shelter homes and food bank. I mean, if I look at it, there is no correlation, but still we had approached the secretary about 1.5 years back. Some time the secretary took up the idea, passed it on to the chief factory and boilers. Then most of the factories, the 9 factories from Verna, and the 4 from the other industrial estates, and we feel proud that we were able to collect 1 lakh kilos. It's not 1 lakh, it's 99,000 or we say 1 lakh. 1 lakh kilos of food which would have gone waste. And along with that 1 lakh kilos of food, we saved 10,000 kilos of plastic which would have gone with that food. It's not only the food, it's the plastic bags which have gone. And it was our intention that we should hand over a certificate or something from our side which your company also will be able to show to your management that there were some apprehensions when we started. No food is wasted. Most of the companies said we are not wasting food, so there is no food to give away. But we have completed 1 year, and we feel that we can go beyond 1 lakh kilos a year if we get in more companies. The idea spreads. If people understand that environment can be safe, we all have to work together to reduce the wet waste as well as plastic. And this was a project which we took on a 1 year basis. The good thing is we didn't have any food poisoning, no report in the newspaper, no complaining. A lot of apprehensions were there. Some companies have agreements with us that if any food poisoning happens, we will be responsible. But with the grace of God, it went smoothly, it will go smoothly, and we feel that if you all the departments under the government of Goa work together, we can comfortably collect 5,000 kilos a day, which is about 18,000 tons a year of wet waste, and about 180 tons of plastic can be avoided going into the garbage. And now I'll ask Sanjit sir to say 2 words on the project and when we came to him.
So much is there,
and all representatives of units who we are working with. It was a spontaneous decision to assist an organization which is doing huge outreach to people who are deserving, who are needy. And we thought that this organization had to be assisted, had to be helped. When we saw data of how industrial canteens, factory canteens were having surplus food, which was going to waste, we thought that these numbers didn't do justice. And we started with 1 unit, but soon grew to a couple of units where almost 1 ton of waste is being collected. It's a huge quantity. And I was also skeptical in the beginning whether this food would really go. Are there so many needy people in Goa? Are there so many homeless people? Do they really have homes? But finally I found that this organization was given the state award as the best NGO 1 year. As Secretary Protocol, I was organizing that function, and I saw him go and get an award. So it was some backing that this organization must have really done, otherwise the social welfare department would not push an organization. Having said that, we had to then tackle skepticism from the industry, and rightly so. I don't expect every industry to think that where my food is going, who is this person coming, who is eating our food. Skepticism from industry was there. But I think we had a couple of meetings, a lot of interaction. I think factories and units were assured that we were talking at the highest level, and we mean that this food need not be wasted, it should go to the needy. With a sluggish response to a very good response to getting vehicles refrigerated to take this food in a proper manner, maintaining the temperature, getting it across to the really people who have no food, it's a big task, and it was achieved. And I think nothing of this nature can be achieved without full backing of the government. The minister has been solidly behind us, behind this effort, and he has a long history of social service. So it does not need much time to make him understand these things. So his background of social service is there in fields of education, in fields of, so he knows. Not only that, the Honorable Minister has taken an initiative to give this example to other units and ask other units also, the Chief Inspector will approach other units to raise this, to join as partners in this scheme. And that circular will soon go. Honorable Minister has approved it. And I think other units looking at fellow units, fellow factories, it will be much easier for them to take on. But credit should go to this cohort which is here today, which we were the first. They believed in us, they believed in what we said, and they partnered us. We would not say it is a partnership. I always believe in partnership. It cannot be single-handed that the government is doing without any support. This partnership has blossomed, and Street Providence also has been an equal partner, though they do the most of the running around. But it is a mutual partnership between the government, between the industry and Street Providence. I'm glad that your efforts are being recognized today at the highest level by the government. This recognition would go not only in boosting your morale and in sort of complimenting you, but I think it should be an eye-opener what a partnership like this can do and what a partnership like this can achieve. I think this vision could be now spread to similar factories and institutions wherein good food can reach the deserving through the vehicle of this agency. I compliment Donald and Street Providence, his whole organization, Moscow, and it also is part of the organization. I think they have done the ground truthing of this exercise. Someone has to do it. We cannot be at both ends. They had proof of their concept. That made it easy for us to. They had actual proof of where the food was going, how the food would go, who would eat the food, and how this could be a genuine effort. Thank you for all this. I would also thank Mr. Parna. He's led his department and he has gone on the field to get it. I think, sir, with your blessings, everything has worked well on this scheme and it will go further. Thank you so much.